欢迎收看今天文茜的世界周报，我们第2小时9·1的专题。2001年，当时才刚过了千禧那一年，人们以为这是一个和平的世纪。在2001年9月11号当天清晨8点45分，华尔街在那个时候充满了要上班的人，很多美国的人，在纽约市的人，在那个时候，他们以为这只是一个平常的日子，它却是历史性的时刻。8点45分，一台飞机穿越双子塔的北楼。18分之后，在另外第2台飞机又穿越双子塔的南楼。没有多久之后，攻击美国国防部的五角大厦。消息传出之后，第4架飞机传闻那个时候在华盛顿特区附近，准备攻击白宫。飞机上头的乘客已经知道，前面几台飞机都被夹直成人质，然后之后呢，直接攻击美国的心脏地带，从金融心脏到国防心脏。那个时候，美国第4架飞机上的几位乘客勇敢地和恐怖分子搏斗，然后机长让自己的飞机坠落在 Pennsylvania 的田地上面。这就是9·11事件。9·11事件的死亡人数是2977人。美国总统 Joe Biden 说，在那个时候，美国黑暗的力量崛起，开始仇恨，而且也仇恨在美国的穆斯林人。但是经过20年的痛苦之后，美国人应该更深刻的思考，只有团结，美国人才可以真正的面对9·11。让我们先为大家来回顾永久改变历史的这一天。
All news, all the time. This is 1010 Wins.
Good morning. 64 degrees at 8 o'clock. It's Tuesday, September 11th. I'm Lee Harris.
This just in, you are looking at obviously a very disturbing live shot there. That is the World Trade Center, and we have unconfirmed reports this morning that a plane has crashed into one of the towers of the World Trade Center.
Go to the Trade Center. We have something that has happened here. Flame and an awful lot of smoke from one of the towers. Whatever has occurred has just occurred. There are fire crews just screaming into this area from every conceivable direction.
About 10 minutes later, the second building went off. Did you see it? Yes, I saw it. It just blew up.
Yeah, hit the other building.
Both towers of the World Trade Center have been hit by aircraft. Both are in flames.
There is black smoke coming from both of the towers. It's a horrific scene here.
Move! In the house! What are those people going to do? On the second one? All the elevators are blocked out.
走不了怎么办？有些人选择了最哀伤的方式离开。
Then we heard a big bang, and then we saw smoke coming out, and everybody started running out, and we saw the plane on the other side of the building, and there was smoke everywhere, and people are jumping out the windows. Over there, they're jumping out the windows, I guess, because they're trying to save themselves. I don't know. And I don't know, everybody just doesn't know where to go. They won't let, everything is blocked off. You can't even, they're telling us to get out, but there's nowhere to go. And then I heard that another plane hit. And if you go over by there, you can see the people jumping out the window. They're jumping out the window right now.
Most of the people in Tower 1 came out on the mezzanine above the lobby. Then they'd get out through another building.
All right, I want to use the lobby of 7 as a triage.
The chiefs didn't want anyone going through the lobby doors. First, it was because debris was falling outside. Then, it was people falling.
You don't see it, but you know where it is. And you know that every time you hear that crashing sound, it's a life which is extinguished. It's not something you could get used to. And the sound was so loud.
Oh my God.
2001年9月11号，是9名拿着美工刀的基地组织成员撼动了全世界的第一强权。20分钟内，一架美国航空11航班和联合航空175航班撞进了世贸双塔。当时人们还没有意会过来，恐怖分子的目标岂止纽约。
Appears that something hit the Pentagon on the outside of the 5th corridor.
撞进五角大厦的是美国航空77航班，连同机上乘客，最终有184人在此罹难。然而，攻击还没有结束。正当全世界震撼于世贸大楼遭飞机撞上的同时，联合航空93航班的乘客决心和劫机犯搏斗，留下了一通通心碎的留言。
Tuesday, 9:47 a.m.
Hi, baby. Baby, you have to listen to me carefully. I'm on a plane that's been hijacked. I'm on the plane. I'm calling from the plane. I want to tell you I love you. Please tell my children that I love them very much. And I'm so sorry, babe. I don't know what to say. There's 3 guys. They've hijacked the plane. I'm trying to be calm. We're turned around, and I heard that there's planes that's been flown into the World Trade Center. I hope to be able to see your face again, baby. I love you. Bye.
End of message.
遗憾的是，乘客的最后一搏没能成功。16分钟后，联航93航班坠毁于宾州，40人无一生还。最大的死伤还在后头。
A situation that started bad just gets worse and worse and worse.
South Tower was gone.
Okay, we'll get him out.
It's gone! The whole tower! It's gone! Holy crap!
Still around, guys, still around.
Aware that we're going to be seeing some tape.
And there, as you can see, perhaps the second tower, the front tower, the top portion of which is collapsing. Good Lord.
It was 10:28 in the morning.
And this huge roar. And I don't even have time to think at that point. I just run. Then I feel someone jumping on top of me, and then the dust.
It is a scene just not to be believed. The smoke's still billowing. What we do have is a lockdown. You can't get in, you can't get out, you can't go up, you can't go down.
You have 2 110-story office buildings. You don't find a desk. You don't find a chair. You don't find a telephone, a computer, The biggest piece of a telephone I found was half of the keypad, and it was about this big. The building collapsed to dust. How are we supposed to find anybody in this, that there's nothing left of the building?
随着世贸双塔消失，2753人深埋在了瓦砾堆下，其中也包括了343名赶赴世贸救援的纽约消防队员。
Good evening. Today, our fellow citizens, our way of life, our very freedom came under attack in a series of deliberate and deadly terrorist acts. Thousands of lives were suddenly ended by evil. The pictures of airplanes flying into buildings, fires burning, huge structures collapsing, have filled us with disbelief, terrible sadness, and a quiet, unyielding anger. None of us will ever forget this day. Yet we go forward to defend freedom and all that is good and just in our world. Thank you. Good night, and God bless America.
温情喊话不是小布希的强项。几天后的这场演说，即暗示了美国史上最长战争的开端。
I can hear you. The rest of the world hears you, and the people who knock these buildings down will hear all of us soon.
24天后，美国出兵阿富汗。20年后，战争结束，纽约不再是纽约，阿富汗还是塔利班的阿富汗。